What's going on, guys? So you may or may not have heard, it was a national travesty. There was a broken forearm that was heard around the world. Zach Radford has dislocated his club head from the golf shaft. So I reached out to him and said, hey, buddy, I got your back. Help you out. Let's see if we can Frankenstein this thing back together again. You know, Humpty Dumpty, whatever. So he's on his way. We're going to get the forearm fixed. This forearm's going to end up in the Tennessee Golf Hall of Fame one day. I'm going to petition for it. And so let's see when Zach gets here what state this thing's in. I heard something about rust. I'm not sure how you even get rust in your iron head other than maybe leaving it in your car, going from like Death Valley to like 30-degree temperatures to back to 100 and something degree temperatures as you drive around across the country. So maybe that's not the best thing for your irons. But let's see what it looks like when Zach shows up and see what we can do to fix this thing up for him. Let's go. Sounds like somebody's at the door.
What is up, sir?
What's going on, Zach?
Just
That looks like it's still together.
yeah, it is. It is.
Why is your hand secretly holding over the ferrule, though?
As long as you don't turn it upside down, and then
Oh.
yeah. So we're in a bit of trouble right now.
Dude, you're in a bit of trouble. That's been in a bit of trouble. That thing's rusted beyond belief, dude.
Look right there. That is like super rusted out. in there.
Gross.
Yeah. So hopefully,
Nasty.
Matt.
Wait, hold on. Keep your hand there.
Yes.
Do that again. Flex your hand. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, note when you're outside and you wear a glove frequently, there's two different skin colors.
That is facts.
Your hand modeling career is very short. Stick to apparel.
Yes, will do. Yeah. So I was out at the Rodmore and we were on hole, I think it was 15 on the East course, and I hit a shot and I was like, looked at Micah and I was like, dude, something felt wrong. And I kid you not, this is exactly what happened.
Pop. Just
Right off.
Oh man. Well, the good news is that it didn't break.
Right.
Bad news is it came off.
So you're telling me you can salvage this?
I think we can do something with that.
We're gonna have to pop, maybe get a new ferrule.
Definitely a new ferrule. Gonna have to clean that rust out and off.
Dude, that is seriously
That's
rusty.
so
I don't know if you can see on
Gross.
camera.
Yeah. Like, what is up? That's nasty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do some work, Zach. Let's see if we can save her.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on another trip, and if we don't have a singer club, I mean, why am I even going on a trip?
Can you still be famous on YouTube and Instagram without your foreign? I mean, is the career over if I don't fix this? Is your social media career in my hands?
This. It all hinges on this. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of pressure.
That's all right. I've dealt with worse.
So what's first? What do we got to do?
Well, so first we got to clean up this raggedy old golf club from where we can get the epoxy to sit and hold it together again. So first thing we'll do is we'll cut the ferrule off the shaft.
I was about to say cut the shaft. I don't know if I want this in your
steak,
hands.
don't
Then.
So we're gonna cut the ferrule from the shaft first. Then we'll take a belt sander, grind off, I don't know, maybe like some kind of the next virus that we're gonna face as a community that's growing on the side of this thing. I mean, there's clumps of it.
There is.
It's so nasty. Anyways, clean that up. So that way the glue or epoxy will hold. And, you know, as you've seen, he was showcasing, there's a good bit of it. I mean, I bet you I can just knock some of that out like this. Ready? Oh, goo.
Where'd it go? There it is. There it is.
Yeah, so that had to go. Oh man, I mean, I got kids, but that's nasty. All right, so let's do that. Let's cut this off. That was a lot easier.
Don't cut yourself.
No, I've only had 2 interns do that already, so we're good. All right, so now it's even worse. It's even worse. Look at all that. Look at all that. So that kind of gives us a line, anyways, for where his.
Is that shaft cracked?
No, that's where I took the knife to it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, this thing is in trouble.
Look, see, you know it's bad when I can peel most of the junk off with a knife.
That's true.
Ooh, that one's sticky. But we're going to use a belt sander because that's faster. That would suck. We're going to use the line of where the ferrule was as our line to clean off. and then that'll give us a nice fresh little start. Scratch it up a little bit so the glue holds. So about to get loud. Not gonna hear a lot of talking for the next 30 seconds. Wait for that to power down and talk. Okay, so got her cleaned up. Looking fresh, looking clean.
Dude, that looks like brand new.
It looks a lot better. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Put that to the side for now. Now we gotta clean this thing out. Now, a wiser man would cut this off, put it in a drill, and use a drill to do it. Here at Mount Ultra Golf Academy, I haven't done that yet, so we're gonna do it by hand for a second. And we're just gonna get all this nasty crud out kind of first. We might have to take the drill to it with a bigger bit because that stuff's not coming. So stand by. Gonna have to get power tools again.
Is that the right one?
This is the right one. Drill it out. That little brush wasn't gonna get the job done. Sometimes you get lucky. When you have a golf club, probably older than most of the kids that are gonna watch this video, gonna have to use a drill bit. And notice that this drill that I borrowed from the golf course is really terrible. But we're getting there. It's like this level of just nastiness that like when you were in college, you kind of let things go for a little while.
You're talking about the Stinger Club here.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think you should have taken care of this a little better there, homeboy, because this thing's dirty.
Sometimes you're there to get the shot and you don't quite focus on the maintenance. So
I can't say changing shafts or cleaning out the inside of your iron head is very common practice, so I can't blame you. But at the same breath, we want to make sure we get all the goo out. So that way the glue holds and it looks good when we're done. Zach, how many stingers do you think you've hit with this infamous iron?
Honestly,
hard to say.
I mean, definitely probably over 10,000.
Over 10,000.
Probably. I think that's like a low estimate.
Low ball. 10. Holy crap. There we go. Look at all that. Look at all that just falling out. Still to go. So the trick is when you look down in here, it might be hard to see.
You can actually see a little bit.
Yeah, you can see that silver bottom. That's a good sign we've got to the bottom of all that junk and crap. There might still be a little brown, rusty look to the side, but that's just kind of more of a...
But the Stinger Club's been used to it all these years, so,
It's not uncommon.
Maybe a little reminiscent of yesteryears.
That's right. Now, I have to give a shout out to my boy Timmy over at West Haven for training your boy Matt on all this fun club repair stuff. So if you don't like the way I do it, you can talk to him because he actually knows his stuff better than me, if you can believe that. All right, so we're all clean. Get this stuff out of my way. So epoxy comes in 2 parts. You gotta mix it together to make it glue. So you take 1 part of the A compound, which always comes out faster than the B compound. I don't get it. I don't really understand. Well, I guess technically that was the B compound. This is the A compound. But you get my drift. All right. So you mix that all up. Get them side by side. Make sure you got equal parts. Now, don't get those two, one or the other on top of that, because I've accidentally got that stuck together and really made my friend Timmy really mad. Mix it all together. Get the compounds working. All right, now, next step, installing the golf club. So, if you don't want to screw up your irons, make sure you put your ferrule on first. So take a little hitter right there. Yeah, just enough to lather it up to get your ferrule on so it has a little glue in. Take your iron head, slide it up the old shaft. Take a nice dollop.
Dollop a daisy.
Well, you have trundle, I have dollop. Got trundle in the video again. Dang it.
Trundle right on down. I didn't even have to say it this time.
Get a little in the head, insert. Ooh, all the popping sounds as it goes in. Get a little drippity drip. Then you take paper towel, wipe away that stuff from the iron. Get all the big glops out first. We'll come back with a wet one here in a second. Now, his ferrule has gone on just a little too far, so we're gonna slide that back up. And yes, I did put the right size ferrule on for all you in the comment section. Tell me maybe I got the wrong size. It's the right size, I measured.
You're so defensive.
Well, you know how comment sections go. Clean it up.
It's kind of snazzy how you're just like flipping it around.
Let me go ahead and tell you, y'all know my coach, assistant coach Philip, if you follow me on Instagram. You want to watch a hilarity, is watching him try to do this. There's a little bit of an art, a little bit of finesse to it. All right, so, Zach, do you like the grip up or down?
Down.
Down. That's even better. I hate the people that have the grip up.
You're welcome.
I saw a little bit of epoxy hanging out there on the shaft. We want to make sure that all goes away. All right, a little bit more up there. This is when OCD meets ADD. You just kind of keep going around and around. Oh, that made it worse. There we go. All right, slide that back up. We're good. All right. Grip. Golf pride down. We'll let her rest. And then try not to touch it best you can. I know it's irresistible. It's a 4-iron. It's infamous. It's famous. Hit 10,000 stingers, approximately, give or take 2,000. And next step is, once this sets, we switch out my belts. We get the ferrule to match the head so there's a nice smooth transition from ferrule to head. Take a little acetone, make it nice and shiny, and the Stinger Club is back, baby.
Love to hear it. How'd it turn out?
Pretty good. We got a little bit of seepage on the epoxy, but we'll clean that off. That's not a problem. So now we're gonna turn the ferrule, get it nice and smooth. I gotta change the belt, and then I got a little bit of acetone. Note, do not drink.
Okay, I will not.
So let's change out the belts and let's get this thing cleaned up. Go. So what we did there was we tried to make that edge nice and smooth. Feel that? No bumps, no ridges. We like that. And then next thing we'll do, take a little cloth. Remember those little magic hands where I was like spinning the club around in my hands? You get another taste of that.
Oh, that was pretty snazzy. Like, I wasn't really sure what you were doing at first, and then I was like, wow, that's kind of impressive in its own way. And definitely takes practice, I guess.
gotta turn a couple ferrules every now and then.
Wow.
She's back in business, ladies and gentlemen.
You're telling me I can sting it again?
We can sting it again.
Love to hear it.
Well, how is it, Mr. Radford?
Well, we haven't stung it yet with it, but you know what? I really do appreciate it. We're back in business, baby. Let's go. I mean,
I think we're gonna get like another 10,000 out of it.
there's a lot of miles left to go in this bad boy.
I just can't believe the grooves are there. That's what I thought
I
we'd go
know.
first.
There's a little dirt in there, but they're not bad.
Yeah, looks great.
Feels great. Is great.
She's back.
Dude, I'm pumped. Seriously, I appreciate it.
Glad to help, Holmes.
Because it was a sad day. It was a sad day, and the people were wondering when the memorial service was for it, when it was being laid to rest. And I was like, no can do.
Brought off life
Bringing it back-
support.
Bringing it back to life. You'll love to see it.
Love to see it. Let's go.